In the 1990s, the world's environment faced a complex mix of challenges and opportunities. This decade was marked by growing environmental awareness, international agreements, and significant changes in how people perceived and interacted with the environment. At the outset of the 1990s, there was a growing concern about environmental issues, particularly related to air and water pollution, deforestation, and the depletion of the ozone layer. These concerns led to the emergence of environmental movements and calls for stronger regulations to protect the planet. One of the landmark events in this decade was the Earth Summit, held in Rio de Janeiro in 1992. The summit resulted in the adoption of the Rio Declaration on Environment and Development and the Agenda 21, which laid the foundation for global environmental action and sustainable development. The 1990s also witnessed the signing of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, UNFCCC, in 1992, which laid the groundwork for subsequent efforts to address climate change, including the Kyoto Protocol in 1997. Technological advancements in the 1990s led to improved monitoring and understanding of environmental issues. Satellite technology, for example, allowed for better tracking of deforestation and climate patterns. The internet also emerged, connecting environmental activists and researchers globally, facilitating the exchange of information and ideas. Environmental disasters such as the Exxon Valdez oil spill in 1989 and the Chernobyl nuclear disaster in 1986 continued to cast a shadow over the environmental landscape, highlighting the potential long-term impacts of human activities on the environment. In the 1990s, efforts to protect biodiversity gained momentum. The Convention on Biological Diversity was adopted in 1992, emphasizing the importance of preserving the planet's rich array of species and ecosystems. Environmental education and awareness campaigns flourished during this decade, with a focus on educating the public about the importance of conservation and sustainable living. Earth Day celebrations on April 22nd. Each year became a global tradition. The concept of sustainable development became more widely accepted as governments, businesses, and individuals began to recognize the need to balance economic growth with environmental stewardship. Alternative energy sources such as wind and solar power began to gain traction in the 1990s, offering cleaner and more sustain.